So today is day 42, and I want to touch on the topic of your personal reality. There's this topic that came up at work today. This: your personality is your personal reality. Your personality is made up of your behaviors, your thoughts, and how you move through the world. The decisions you make that create the world that you live in. We all are shaped by that top-down system. And over time, behaviors that we hold on to, that we have, become our personality, which then shapes our personal reality to enforce that specific thing. Let's say there's somebody that has a bad experience happen and they become resentful. They start to perpetuate that resentment. They cannot let go of an experience that they had a week ago, 2 weeks ago, a month ago, 5 months ago, a year ago. And now it's already been a year and that individual is still holding on to what happened in the past, to the point that they have become an angry person, which in turn creates more experiences for this individual to be disappointed. So then their personality changes, the behavior changes, because they're no longer acting out of a sense of gratefulness. They're acting out of a place and disposition of disappointment or expecting that same thing to happen. This is a very similar thing that happened in my life. I lost a few contracts, which happens whenever you are self-employed. Sometimes projects fall through. It's just the name of the game. But I got into a headspace where it was like, it just happens, projects fall through, and then I got fearful, and then I stopped continuing on that route of taking on projects, and then I tried many different things, and I was like, well, I don't know how to make money, I guess. And it's like, no girl, you know how to make money. You just got in your head and got in your way because you started to behave it wasn't gonna happen. So if you're in a headspace that is in alignment with scarcity or with fear or with pain or whatever lower vibrational emotion, then I just want to let you know that if you hold on to that emotional state and that emotional charge, you are going to create behaviors that act in accordance with that, which then is going to change your personality with time. Personality is just a fixed state of mind, of thoughts and emotions. So you have to be careful. What are you thinking about? What are you feeling? And how is that making you act? That is what's going to change your personal reality. So it's really up to you. You get to decide what you want your world to look like from the inside out. Your internal world will be reflected externally, I promise you. If you're just intaking a whole bunch of junk and you're not taking account of what your thought life is, which, mind you, a lot of it is mindless programming from your childhood, your upbringing, environments, and life experience. But it's up to you to weed through that and decide to choose in this moment to craft yourself into who you want to be and live in accordance with that. I want to be an effective communicator, so here I am effectively communicating with you. I want to be joy, so therefore I chose joy. And how do I live in joy but to not be stifled in the face of suffering? So it's really up to you. You get to decide your personal reality through your personality, through the behaviors and the thoughts and emotions you have. It's beautiful. It is in your control. That is in your control. That is the only thing that you have in your control. Not necessarily all the thoughts that come through your brain. It's like an open sea up here. Imagine that your brain is in a field is like the ocean, and wherever you are emotionally drops you in different parts of the ocean, and the fish that swim by are different thoughts in that particular location. So just change your location of thought, change your frequency, change your channel, and see what happens, because it's going to be magical. Desire plus non-resistance equals desired outcome. Hold fast to your desire, have non-resistance to how that desire is going to happen, but be open to it. Openness doesn't look like, oh, that's not openness, man. That is gripping and saying, it should look like this. Chill. Take a moment and chill. Take a moment and just say, it will work out. I don't necessarily know how it's going to work out. I'm going to make a way anyway, so I'm just going to relax into this. This is relaxing, it's surrender, it's openness, as opposed to, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Don't stress about it. Stressing about it. Einstein says you cannot solve a problem from the same state that created it. That's why meditation's important. Releasing to open yourself up to a state of receiving. It's beautiful. You get the power to do that. You're much more powerful than you think. That's all I have.